Hey guys, welcome back to PC Building Simulator, and welcome back to the ASUS ROG Workshop. In the last episode, we did this, part 3. Empty loop? That's weird. What does that mean? Seems to be fine. Empty loop? Oh my gosh, why is there always something? Anyway, we built this. Well, we didn't build it. We finished this. That was part 3 of the most expensive PC you can build in PC Building Simulator as of version 1.4, which is very important, which is the newest version for now. Yeah, here it is. It's done. $16,379. Go ahead and check out the video if you haven't seen it. There's part 1 where we build it, part 2 where we fix the loop and the PSU, and then part 3 where we fix the RAM pricing and make it as expensive as possible. So anyway, today we're going to shift gears from this, and we're going to go to something a little different. So a few of you guys have an idea to do, to kind of like try to look at what bottlenecking would look like in this game. So if you don't know bottlenecking, bottlenecking can come in a variety of forms as far as PC building. Basically, it's where one component is limiting the performance of your system. Or so, for example, like you might have a really great CPU that's super capable, and then you might have a super poopy GPU, and so like when you play games, you get poopy performance because your GPU is your bottleneck, right? And it can also be flip-flopped. It can be even like your RAM, you know, like if you had a really nice system, but you had 4 gigs of RAM and you try to play modern titles, it might not go so well. And then of course, also there is CPU bottlenecking, where you've got really good GPU, you've got good memory, you're good to go, but then your CPU just isn't powerful enough to actually push the frames. And that's the one that we're going to do today. So today we're going to do the most bottlenecked PC I guess you can build. I don't know. I don't know how you quantify it, but we're going to show what CPU bottlenecking looks like in PC Building Simulator. And this came from a few comments that you guys left, like I said. The first one we got was from Assad Gamer, who said, build a PC with cheap parts and expensive parts on one PC. So he's kind of getting that idea. We also got one from Julvi, who said, do a build where there's lots of bottlenecking. Okay, cool. And then one more from Leon Guzic, that might be wrong. An idea, try to do the worst CPU and RAM you can do, but add the RTX 2080 Ti and do the benchmark, which is pretty much what we're going to do. I haven't decided if I just want to bottleneck with CPU and still put good RAM in. Honestly, the CPU is going to limit things pretty bad. But anyway, we're going to do it, and we're going to build it over here. In this case, this is the Radeon Tech Payin. It's a very nice case. It's very pretty. It's going to look super sweet, and it's going to perform a lot less sweet than it should. So anyway, we're going to get right down to it. And it's going to start with our motherboard, of course. We're going to go for a Z270 this time, because I need something that's going to work with the Skylake chip. Maybe that's a hint for what CPU we're going to go with. And actually, I was pulling up over here, I was pulling up the part ranking, because you can see all the rankings of GPUs, which one's the best. Interesting. It's interesting that look at the water cooled cards, whatever, it doesn't matter. But I went down here to CPUs, and I went all the way to the bottom. Intel Celeron G3900, which is the CPU we're going to be using. And she's a beaut. We're going to go with a nice motherboard, though. This is a Gigabyte AORS Z270X Gaming 8. It's a nice motherboard for Z270, which is a good good motherboard you can overclock on a real CPU. I don't think you can. You can't overclock the Celeron in real life. I don't know if you can in this game, but probably not. Maybe? I don't know. We could look. So there it is. Celeron inside. And it's going to be hilarious because, like, it's going to be like a total... It's going to be a phony. Like, it's going to look... This thing's going to look really good. It's going to look pretty capable, but it's not going to be particularly capable. Is there another 2? Okay, cool. You got 2 slots. These older series boards, I don't know why, but like the art on the board looks weird. Like it looks so weird compared to some of the other ones. But there you go. We got super fast storage. And I think I'm going to go with good memory. Because I want this thing to look legit, but not perform like it. Because of one component. Single component is going to crash the performance of this PC, which I think is going to be kind of interesting. Let's see. 3000 speed Dominator, that would be cool. That's reasonable. And I'm gonna go 16 gigs because I just. Hello? Oh, I'm gonna do that. Actually, I'm just gonna do 16. Just feels better. I don't want to go crazy. Okay. Cool. So that's done. CPU cooling. I'm not gonna do like full-blown custom water cooling, but I think I am gonna do liquid cooling, which is stupid and makes no sense, but it'll be kind of funny. Maybe? I don't know. Plus, I never use these all-in-one liquid coolers, so it's kind of a fun chance to like use those. This cryo rig one's crazy. I've never even seen this cooler. What? Can I put the 280 mil in here? Will it fit? Oh, dude, what? Wait, is there a 360? I've never even seen this cryo rig cooler. It's got a super weird looking fan. This gamer's one of the nuts too. So they just have a 240, another 240 with slightly more airflow because it's ultimate. Weird, I don't get that. And then a 280. Weird. What is ultimate about this? No, we're gonna do 280. Oh, what? That block is crazy. They have an active fan over the block? Is that necessary? I have never seen this. I did not know this is like actually, like this is an AIO that exists. Weird. Perfect. It's even better. I like it. It looks really serious, which is great because everything is going to be serious about this except for the CPU. Okay. Power supply. Great. Let's see. We don't need like a crazy amount. 850 is definitely more than enough. The TDP of this processor is like nothing. So processor ain't taking anything, that's for sure. All right, cool. And we're gonna do graphics. All right, let's do graphics cards. We're gonna go 2080 Ti. No, we're not. That's got a space in it. Okay. Ti. What should we do? Founders? EVGAs? AORS cards? Ooh, we could do the AORS since we got some more AORS gone. Dude, that is so chunky. That's mental. Yes. That's right. We're running two-way here. We got a little SLI action, or whatever they call it now. That's insane. It's awesome. Like, this PC is going to look so good until you play games, and you'll be like, why am I getting like 40 FPS? Oh, it's because my CPU doesn't understand how anything works. This is so the Celeron G3900 is a dual core, and it's dual core and clocked at 2800 megahertz, 40 or 51 watts. Okay, wattage isn't that low, I guess, but yeah, 2 cores. I'm assuming 4 threads, maybe 2 threads. I don't even know. Like, I don't know if it has hyperthreading or anything like that. So, yeah, it's gonna be good. This is gonna be really good. Okay, cool. Power supply, good. Case fans, does this? Yeah, this like doesn't even support case fans, right? Okay, who needs case fans? So we're good? Like, we're pretty good. Maybe we could throw more storage at. I guess if we really want to just be obnoxious, which I always do. Obnoxious is kind of my favorite thing to be. Yeah, we got room for one more. This is awesome. This is actually a pretty cool case. The case is cool. The GPUs are great. You know, it's just that stinking CPU in there. Just gonna really mess up our day. Yay. All right. Cool. That AIO is blowing my mind. That is so weird. I love it because it looks so over the top and this CPU doesn't need it at all. This is great. Okay. All right, let's get some stuff going. We are gonna do some system info. I don't even know if there is RGB, but heck, if there is, we're lighting it up. We gotta look cool. Because that's all we're gonna do is look cool. We're gonna install OCCT just to see, and also 3D Mark. And then I guess I'll set my RAM at least at XMP settings. And, you know, I'm assuming that can happen. I think XMP does like rely on some level of like CPU overclocking, kind of. So I don't know how that works. I could be wrong with that too, though. Very possible. Let's. Oh, that was extremely reflective. My goodness. Woo. That's fun. Okay. Not fun. Let's see. Wait, what happened? Did I have a system? Oh, I'm dumb. Okay. RAM. What'd you get to? 3,000. Okay. You say so. I always think that's going to close a window. It never does. Let's just do a little stress test on our CPU here. I'm very curious. So what? We were at 26 min. And is that going to be it? 37? I mean, yeah, it just doesn't have the TDP to really output any heat. So you still would think ambient would be our limitation. But I don't know the ambient temperature. 37, 38. Yeah. I mean, it might get a little higher eventually. I don't know. Not really. Okay, well, there you go. It's not overheating, so that's good. I think a comparison will be helpful here before we do the 3D Mark score. Just to look like, so again, 22080 Ti's. Now this PC is super over the top, right? But it's not overclocked. It's just XMP on the RAM, which is 4200 megahertz. 19,911 for 3D Mark. And I'm going to run it just so we can see the graphics score and the CPU score portions of those. I would love to use this machine, but, you know, I don't know. Nothing works. Okay, well, anyway. Once this is done, at least we'll have the split between CPU and GPU. And then let's go ahead and give this one a run and see how it does. Shall we? Okay, so we just finished. And again, 19,911. If we look at here, the graphics score 21,459. Again, those are stock overclock, stock not overclocked water. They're water cooled, but still. CPU score 14,135. So 19,911 total. This is going to be a pretty different story, as we'd expect. So 21,459. The graphics score is that identical? It's identical, right? Which is interesting because, like, in the little part ranking thing, it said that the water-cooled 2080 Ti is slightly higher than, like, the other cards. Like, we're rocking... Oh, wait, maybe we're in this one. Oh, maybe it's not showing more. Oh, okay, well... Okay, whatever, who cares? But still, the graphics card is exactly the same, or graphics score is exactly the same, despite cooling, which is interesting. The CPU score, what was it, 14,000 something there? 1,000. 3.5 FPS on the CPU score. And obviously, I mean, this is as high as it gets, pretty much. 47.43 FPS, 14,000 compared to 1,000. So it's too bad that you can't play games in this game, like, on your computers, because, like, I think this test shows it a little bit, but, like, I mean, a 5,431 overall compared to, like, I don't know. Let me see if I have another PC here with a better, like, a more just, like, even, like... So, like, okay, this is a 9900K and a 1080 Ti. And it's 8,940. So it's still well over this one, despite being a lot cheaper, because it's a 9900K and a single 1080 Ti instead of two 2080 Ti. So basically, don't spend your money like this, because you'll be sad. Yeah, I mean, basically your games would perform pretty bad. Like, your GPUs would be snoring, they wouldn't even be trying, and your CPU would be killing itself to try to output FPS. And what's interesting about, like, CPU bottlenecking is that it's more pronounced at lower frame rate. I mean, sorry, that's wrong. It's more pronounced at lower resolution because you're going to be pushing more frames. So, like, it's funny because this CPU bottleneck would be worse at 1080p than it is at 4K. But it would still be bad in both, because this is really like an extreme case of bottlenecking. Like, Celeron is completely not capable. But anyway, it's kind of interesting. Yeah, bottlenecks are fun. They're not fun. They're bad. They're weird. Don't spend your money like this. This is a stupid way to spend your money. Spend your money in a different way. Like, I think even like when I built my own PC in this game and it was a 7700K and a 1070, I would guess that it probably even does better than this or close. and would be a fraction of the cost. Like, this is a almost $6,000 computer in this game. So yeah, don't spend your money like this. Hope you guys learned a lesson today, and hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did enjoy and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe for more videos like this one. Yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. See you.